everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I hope you all had a wonderful holiday filled with family, friends, food, presents, and miracles. So I wanted to get a holiday video out to you before the holidays even started, but there was just too much commotion going on at my house and I couldn't find a blank wall and it was just so loud and it just wasn't gonna happen before the holidays. But here I am slipping in a nice holiday video before they're actually over. But this look is more actually of just like a nice winter look. It can totally be worn throughout the entire winter season, which is what I was really going for, opposed to maybe a Christmas look or, you know, something along those lines that are specifically for around this specific holiday. I was going for more of an all-winter type of look. So I'm still figuring out lighting and shadows and backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. But if you're really liking what you're seeing, please stay tuned and let's get started. Okay guys, so I already primed my face, so I'm going to start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. And wherever you want the most full coverage, that's where you're going to put the heaviest application, the most layers, etc. But you're just really going to draw lines in whatever design you want all over your face and then blend it in circular motions with a brush. And I will say that a brush definitely works a lot better than a beauty blender when using this foundation. But disclaimer everyone, I know this foundation is way too dark for my skin color right now. I actually bought it because I'm getting ready to go on a trip and I wanted to use it in this video to show you guys that you don't have to spend money on new foundation. If you just want to reuse the one from the summer, you can lighten it up super easy just by using concealers. So right now I am breaking out like a mad person, so I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever full coverage concealer and conceal all my pimples that I need to cover up. Then I'm just going to blend that in with a beauty blender. And so the secret to the trick of lightening the foundation is don't put a ton of foundation on. Just put enough to cover all your imperfections and then go in with a way lighter concealer for extra coverage. And by doing that and blending it in with your foundation, it will make your foundation a lot lighter. So right now I'm getting ready to do that with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I'm putting that in the places where I need highlighting and more coverage, but when I blend it out with my beauty blender, I'm really spreading it to all over my face. And then of course, I'm going to bake the areas that I need to with my holy grail Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I know I look crazy, but it works, I swear. But I decided to do my brows off camera to save some time. And I'm going to go with my Maybelline Fit Me Powder, and it definitely works when you wipe away the translucent powder to already have some powder on your brush. That's why I dipped it in the powder first. Also, here's another nice trick. Set your eyelids heavily with powder, no matter if it's setting powder or just plain powder, and you don't need to waste any money on eyeshadow primer. I'm telling you, it works just the same. Next, of course, I'm going to be going in with my favorite bronzer ever, Hoola by Benefit, and I'm just putting it in all the appropriate places, such as cheekbones, forehead, jawline. I like some on my chin, and I'm going to contour my nose just a bit with the brush that it came with. Next, I'm going to be going in with one of my favorite blushes ever, which I've used in a lot of videos, which is by Lancome, called Cosmopolitan Pink. And then I'm not sure why I did this because I then go over it with gold, but I'm using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl to highlight. Then I'm going to be going into my ColourPop set called Loveline, and they have the most beautiful colors. But first, I'm going to start off with my favorite palette, Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance, and I'm going to be using Raw Sienna as a transition shade. Okay, so I'm going to start my Loveline collection with Brady, which is a matte, and you guys can kill me, but I barely show anything because here then I'm going with Static, which is a pearlized pigment. And so with Brady, I found it didn't really go on nice with a brush, so I just pressed it in, which you barely saw in the video. And then with this Static, all I did was press it in the corner, try to blend it. Didn't like it that much, then pressed it in. So as you can see, I already pressed it in here, and then I'm just really blending it out, and I'm putting more raw sienna on my brush as I blend it out. Now I love these ColourPop shadows, but I found out that you do need to press it with your finger, then blend it out. But then I'm going to be going in with Sequin, which is a metallic ColourPop shadow, and that is just beautiful on the lid. And this was me filming in a new environment, and my camera was in a different position, and all that stuff, so I just didn't realize that I was out of the frame so much for my eyes, so I'm sorry I didn't show it, but I mean, all I did was press it on with my fingers and blend it out. It's as simple as that. But then I'm going to be going back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be taking the color Primavera and highlighting my brow bone, my inner corner of my eye, and going over all of the places that I highlighted before. And then for the under eye, I'm just going to be going back in with raw sienna, and then over top of that, I'm just going to be going back in with Static. Then I'm just going to be going in with my Bobbi Brown gel liner that I love so much, and I'm just going to be using the Bobbi Brown gel liner brush as well, and I'm just going to make a small wing and then just line the rest of my eyes. And then I'm going to take the new, well actually I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me, Nars Audacious mascara. And this is definitely one of my new favorite mascaras. It is seriously amazing. I love it so much. And then here what I'm doing as a trick is I'm taking just one lash by Ardell in 101 and I'm cutting it directly in the center of the lash, and then the longest side of the lash is going to go on the outer corner, and they're just going to both go on the ends of my lashes, and it really just helps open up the eyes. And I did that off camera, but here I'm just going in and doing my bottom lashes. And then okay, I'm going to be using ColourPop matte lipsticks. Put chapstick on first. I found this out. This was my first time using them. You have to put chapstick on or else it's like pasty when you put it on. But once you put chapstick on, it looks amazing and creamy and feels great. But if you just put it on dry lips, it doesn't look good. But as long as you have chapstick handy, it's all fine and dandy. But what I'm actually going to be doing here is doing an ombre lip, and I'm going to be taking Avenue and Creeper by ColourPop. Avenue is the dark color, and Creeper is the lighter one in the middle. And then once again, you have permission to yell at me because I did not include my lips at all basically when I was doing it. Again, an accident with my new filming environment. Didn't even realize. But basically how you get an ombre look is you just take the darker color and line your lips and then fill it in with a lighter color. Put your lips together and then you got an ombre lip. And then I just went in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and that, guys, is the finished look. I really hope you all enjoyed, and I hope that you had a happy holiday and will continue to have happy holidays for many more. So as always, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. Tell your friends, and I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!